Metro. I'm here for another Metro made installment, I guess. I got something in the mail today. It's totally unannounced. I have a friend out in Revelstoke who I went to design school with. He's an architect, and he's had this trunk of wood in his stores for a little while now. He just literally Greyhound called me and said, "Hey, we got a package for you. You should come pick it up." It's from this guy. So I don't know what it is yet. I haven't looked at it. All I know is literally, it's obviously it's a board of something. So I'm going to open it up and see what it is. Whoa! There's a letter on it. It says, "Dear Eric, I need your help. I'm a very sad piece of wood. All my life I've wanted was to be beautiful. I was brought home my very first studio in 2006. I thought this was my big shot. I was mistaken. I lived under a desk, getting kicked around for 2 years. After that, I lived in back closet of corners, utility drawers, darkness, and dust. How I hated the dust. My owner feels that I have been left and forgotten. He's given me another chance at life and sending me off into the world. Now it's yours. Please use me. Please make me beautiful. Signed, a sad, lonely hunk of wood." Well, JJ, I'm definitely going to be making something out of this because the grain on this is crazy, and it's almost a full inch thick, and it looks to be about 8 inches wide. So there's quite a bit of material here. I'll make a lot of stuff with this. So thanks very much, and this is going to be great. I also wanted to share a couple of things I picked up today. I went to my local Lee Valley and found some pen blanks. I've been making a lot of laminates with different kinds of wood lately, and I wanted to see if I can make something else with the pen blanks, because these are readily available. They're about $4 a piece. A little pricey, but I can thin these down and use them for other things. But this is diamond wood, so I believe it's dyed plywood. This has been cut at an angle, so it's going to be revealing a lot of cool lines and stuff. You can book match them like this, or just leave them as is. This is the sunrise pattern, and this one is the bubblegum. I have one single Applejack, but it's already in my car, so I can't get it. These are acrylic swirls. I wish these came in at a bit bigger size, because it'd be amazing to make a whole scale out of these. But even with the crosscut, it's gonna be really cool for fork tips. Maybe some a line detail here and there. But yeah, these are supposed to be for pen blanks, but I'll cut them and make fork tips and other stuff out of them. So that's super cool. I also got some amazing stabilized wood today. This is orange navel that's been stabilized with a red dye. I haven't wet the surface yet, but I'm going to wet the surface right now, so just give me a second. It's spalted and been book matched, and I just wet the surface with some water. It's pretty damn cool. I can't imagine what it's going to look like when I cut it up into a scale and put it on one of my new aluminum frames, which is a good segue. Last week I got over 100 pieces of aluminum that was water jet cut. You can tell these are 2 different thicknesses. They're available on the website. The 1/8 inch ones are $11 and the 1/4 inch ones are $16. They come with pinholes already ready to go. They can be drilled out to 1/8 inch, and the tube slots and tube holes can be drilled out to 1/4 inch as well. So I made a couple samples for myself, and this was the first one I made. This is the Alligator, and it's made from Cocobolo and the scales. And I thought that the scale itself, when it was off the slingshot, looked like an alligator face, which is why it's called the Alligator. But I think this was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun making this one. There are some copper tubing here, and there's also a copper and aluminum mosaic pin on the bottom, just for some decoration. All the holes were chamfered except for this big one. I just bought a big countersink bit to take that down, so that's going to be my next one. Will have that nicely chamfered. And then I went ahead and made another one that was a bit different, because I found that the frame was a bit thin. It was comfortable, but it was a bit thin. from my pinch grip. So I tried to make one that had a palm swell. So you see this is significantly thicker in all dimensions. And it was heavily scalloped because I did a different type of finish on it. So this fits really, really well. It pivots right here, and I can hook my pinky in to kind of give myself a bit of an archer's loose grip. So this is banded up with 1/4 inch hygienic tubes. I did a little bit of a cuff on it and then sunk a 1/4 inch ball in the end of it. So that's how that fits in. It's a good way of showing that you can do this or the loop tubes, this is a set of BB bands. They're a lot of fun for marbles and .177 BBs. So yeah, that's it's been a busy week here, and we're going to definitely making more stuff on the weekend. So stay tuned for more posts on the website. It's metrogradegoods.com.